da oma omame anase na wofo ena no bentoa eya na entampa ne to da. The former president of the land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ekudina simpi so edin sembe brena to edwa efa Ghana education system no a o chim se 2023 wasi omom kwatwe no oma pass na abnormal eniti obubo 3 individuals din emu ba ko aba responded the kind obo students no any teachers now omuko na no omuko mutribum the area exams no eman kwano 80 pass it. Third one osa ebo parents no edi na eno na Ghana National Graduate Teachers Association and as a Ghana National Graduate Association of Teachers Nagrat for so aba mountain so at the ensemble abatu ebia amoji the former president of the land His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na no concerning ensema Shambolic wesa oyusu edema omu eno na watena se na oni omahene kwabna sante ede ensem etudwa yensemre no yenko ni nkutie ensempotia or they two concerning the words from a former president, John Dramani Mahama.
Dominic, you sent me that release. Besame Kinkana for Yankomo proper nase with Angel. I'm sure Angel, for the past 2 days now, what a commentary from the former president on this matter of our educational system being in shambles, and he going ahead to His Excellency the former president going ahead to talk about a connivance between teachers and students. But I think this release is to okay, so clearly it's here from the Ministry of Education, response to former President John Dramani Mahama on the conduct of the 2023 West African Secondary School Certificate Examination WASI. The attention of the Ministry of Education has been drawn to a statement making the rounds on social media in which the former President John Dramani Mahama challenges the 2023 WASI results and indicates poor supervision of the candidates during the examinations, hence resulting in better performance. He further alleges that teachers collided with candidates to cheat during the examinations. These statements are a calculated attempt to downplay the great strides made by the ministry in improving learning outcomes in the country. It is imperative to note that under the presidency of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, we have made monumental progress in core subjects from an average 40.93% score A to C6 in 2015 to a highly improved average of 69.73% score A to C6 in 2023. Is therefore comprehensive comparative analysis of 2015 and 2023 WASI results. We wish to assure all stakeholders, especially students, parents, guardians, teachers, and the general public that the Ministry of Education did not and will not compromise on the quality of education. Such a statement aimed at impugning the integrity of the vast majority of our hard-working teachers and students should be condemned by all well-meaning Ghanaians. As evidence of Ghana's superior performance in the WASI, we recorded the highest ever 8 A1s in 2020, with Ghana recording 411 8As out of the 465 across West Africa. It is worth noting that over the past 6 years, our students have consistently performed better in the WASI as a result of the notable interventions due to the free SHS policy, which allows all students access to better prepared maths and science teachers and core text remedial packages, support to low performing schools, and increased contact hours for teaching and learning. The ministry reiterates our commitment that the quality of education and examination at all levels, including the WASI, will not be compromised, and is issued by the Public Relations Unit of the Ministry of Education. Angel, are you privy to the commentary the former president Ekai.
Yes, I heard that in the news.
What did you hear?
I think it was a statement that there was cheating in the exams by students with the collusion of teachers that contributed to the performance of the students. Unless I didn't hear clearly, this is what I thought I heard.
Okay, the first one was our education is in shambles. The second one was a connivance by teachers and students to get the grades so-called. The third one was he knowing that all what we are doing is for political gains and attention, and the consequences will be faced as a country. So basically, this is the import of what the former president is saying, and this is the response, because the ministry is specific. This is the response from the ministry to the former president. So you are in it. We are watching. What really is the picture? One, you better agree, say, our educational sector is in shambles, and now.
Like I say, we have challenges with our educational sector. We have challenges. I will not get to the level of shambles. Shambles means the thing is scattered and it is in a state of disrepair or disarray. I'll say we have challenges in our educational system. Number two, there were examination malpractices, but I don't think that the examination malpractices led to the performance of the students. My worry is the fact that we are beginning to use to the results of students, whether they have passed or whether they have failed, and we have brought it onto the political football pitch. The danger with this sort of thing is that a bindia or baba power or bayenia ese oye na results no are looking good. Na akata challenges now you also and a compromising the standard of the exams and the sanctity of the exam. That is what my worry is. There is a standard that you use or WAEC and you marking students. Politicians, NDC, MPP, in the case of Ghana, because you see, there are no two exams here yet the same. O level, A level now you throw in the past, no. Obi akwa konya EEE. Ontumi nka first ani pano wa bon onim hin. There are no two exams here the thing. Sometimes to make sure sorry. Not a year no, you see A ebe 80%. Another year to me president so any you about 70%. So you cannot say that any two examinations here ebe the same. The 1970 University of Ghana are producing X number of first class. Now 2023 University of Ghana are producing X number of first class. Only say our first class in 1990 Omar born said your 2023. Yet politicians lecture. You see, the Aquanya dear. Now Usiwaya dear. Actually better. Because Aquano University. Now could do uncophobia to say a champ for Professor Champion in na for him. Now you mass to board no one. Only Professor Champion at the board of Uncommon. So we beg NDC and NPP. The political football now on the educational front. Maybe the 2024 election is going to be fought on WASE results. We have our basic schools that are gradually disintegrating on daily basis. NDC, MPP, let us maintain our standards. Ubi a party, wa party. Ubi a failure, wa fail.
But, Angel, you cannot rule out that this collaboration is going on.
Which collaboration? The teachers, no.
Teachers and students and parents.
Yes. You see, instead, the matter is even bigger than the question you are asking. Because Matisse communities be or healing and Kasankasi involved. Who the headmaster ba? Not our headmaster so ba Nyama Finchain. The community can rise and say our headmaster Yempeno. There are teachers who collude, but it is not every teacher who engages him or herself in examination or practice. We are many who can say, if I am invigilating and conducting exams, there is no way I'm going to engage in this type of action because I ain't crying any blaming. And how is that going to change my way with that? So yeah, it is there, but we cannot say a new reflecting the performance, the general performance of students nationwide. And also, a bad thing, so around it to that conclusion.
So, in effect, as a major stakeholder, no, the kind shambles it can be and is not correct. That's the first point. Is that
shambles? We have to substitute that word. We have challenges.
Okay. 2. Osaka say dia anka sa connivance no de ewo, but its effect on the final outcome of the results no minimal. Is that the case?
Yes, some few teachers have been found to engage in this, but it is not a reflection of it is not the general picture.
But can you say it is also a reflection in terms of results no of the ministry, any service no kwanya omode monyoma fa so no and ema mo that motivation no to teach more na
so the ministry aspect of the statement no modify say omode motivational to kwemo ama better how the omode buy you bet me a contest no kakra the motivations ni nyama be no omode ama teacher for are different from what we used to have. Teachers as we speak Tikana almost as motivating money, no. I mean, it is nothing to write home about. In a whole year, the motivating Tikaba teachers need Bikrajia 1 year 300 Ghana cedis, 400 Ghana cedis. So is that what is being talked about? That aspect of the ministry statement there, as a teacher who is fighting for the conditions of service, we have serious challenges with that aspect. And yes, sir, the public will think, say, Mama, some special package, in particular, special package, for teachers, any other.
So, if it is challenges, what are the challenges? You're replacing a shambles with challenges. So, it means that the president had something to say. But maybe the word then was wrong. So, it means that there are challenges, yeah.
Challenges are discussing such challenges severally. Number one, about the year BBC say Ghana no, the only educational level I want senior high school. Because majority of Ghanaian children are in public basic schools. And attention have shifted tremendously from the public basic school to senior high schools. And infrastructural resources, any other teaching learning resources, especially the public basic schools, no, it is not going, and gradually, especially in the urban, any peri-urban areas, no, the public basic schools are gradually dying. And if it dies, no, it will have serious consequences on us. Number 2, Uber senior high schools, there are several challenges of overpopulation, lack of adequate infrastructure, teaching and learning material resources, and then staff, both teaching and non-teaching staff, are very motivated to teach. So these are some of the challenges that we are having in education, and we need to address some of these challenges.
Menu baby, but frequent engagements with the ministry and with the service in terms of firming up the challenges we have as a country, as a ministry, as a service in terms of education. I am kokra na the outcome no am a positive and I IPAC the electoral commission open on way.
Look, you see, also we need to have a national standard so that we say this is a standard template. You can say standard way and on mine you first say you school. So you see school A, we should have A, B, C, D, E, F as materials and resources. You better have idea way basic school and idea way secondary school, so that we can use that as a measuring stick and ensure say at least minimum every school is having this standard as the template. So our idea, we don't have it in Ghana. So over school A, there are different resources. You go to school B, there are different resources, and it allows the politician to escape responsibility. We need to get what we call the national school standard. A minimum template, a measure what we can call senior high school and what we can call basic school. That is number one. Number two, Nipana Ultra Dear. Look, the year 2022-2023, we lost over 10,000 teachers to abroad. And the numbers are increasing. China, a lot of people are going there to teach English. For Britain, UK, there, or my dream said they are going to take all our teachers from us. And the teachers are going because condition now a work look, teaching is not a first option. Because graduate teacher, we university, our joining Ghana Education Service, what is just around 2,000 Ghana cedis. So what is the motivation? Oh, and apart from that, also set teacher and salaries and yes, allowance we also and allowance we also Sakura. So this thing will improve teachers' welfare power. Let us put the welfare down A, B, C, D, E. Which aspect of teachers' welfare and I are improve in our conditions of service. Our hobby abide by my rent advance. Teacher bank and our Ghana we rent advance. Our Ghana Education Service that. A BC, I mean team product. So these are the realities. And you can even bring something and your union crowd the one teachers big and I'm from studio. And they will tell you.
I see. You remember back to what the former president said again. Ebasa, a very worrying because Onyobia Sakeke is a former president.
Yeah, I think what we can do, and I said maybe we need to have further information from the office of the former president. The statistics he has indicating that the more practices contributed to the general performance. Maybe there is some information you and I may not know. And I can even expect that maybe some of your newsmen can approach his office and demand some information that they have to help us all to arrive at a conclusion. Say the collusion between teachers and students was widespread, and the level of collusion and malpractices was such that it has contributed to the results that we are getting.
Yebeko, but two quick ones on this back and forth on licensure, and maybe sometimes Yebeka said, "Oh, mine can't call you difficult because we don't have that laid down. All of us must abide principle, and I say, rule be a yeshua, yedekwenim, eba sector to sector, ubiaba or dioye, and the implications, some of them extremely negative, ebu are quite positive. For instance, on this master of licensure exam scene, we have gotten it clear and very clear from the former president. Say, or no, not buying issues. Say, there's a better way out than the licensure. And this government just introduce it also to regulate and streamline and give a certain positive mindset that obia our crossover or there those institutions, you know, or not just a normal teacher, but a teacher very much revered and knows what it's about. Online censor, what is really the challenge?
Well, license and study is very, very critical and tight. There are two opinions. Opinion number one, and it says, license exam na in Kodano, students they should take that exam and add it to the final examination of the student, so that or trying a final exam or in the university and in the training institution now what trying a license account, so that the results no bar those who fail the license on one did not come out of their university, because according to most of them it's a real school. Some and so they have to take transfer from point A to point B to write the license. And among for being should believe it is a strategy of government to regulate the number of people they can take into the public service and so on and so forth. So that is perception A. The second one is Moment Kofono University. Now university no mu befia. Wow, person will try here no. Now I control licensure exam. Now that if you pass, then you can go and look for a job. These are the two point of views that are there on the licensure exam. The MPP government believes that the licensure exam should be written when the student finishes school. Or on the licensure exam. The NDC government believes that licensure exam, let's say the final exam at the training institution. So which one or now pass here, we a professional teacher. Now what me at the end. There is a third opinion, and this is a Nipanaba, no teaching field now. Through in-service programs and development, the person will metamorphose from an ordinary teacher to a licensed teacher. So these three opinions, all universities, many training institutions now, you will see that opinions are divided on this matter.
But you, Angel Kabono, an experienced person in this industry we are talking about, in fact, a major stakeholder, void of Nagrat, what is your opinion on these various schools of thoughts? So what's your opinion?
We the power that you don't take my personal opinion for the first time. We have made it one of the issues the person you deliberately on in 2024. All the unions.
Well,
so
the union, the fact that mo deliberating abonting with one a year voice, no, it doesn't take personal opinions out of it, because you say ampa license and they say you pay another way out around it. Whether you agree or not, you are part of it. We all say this is it. And you say you there be with Jack and one another one you have to follow suit. But it should be on record, but left to me kwabna santen kwandie. Esesenke yehwe se teacher ni bia ebia pese ye jutum na oye say now you say so ye way and now ye way. That record should be there, even though the majority said this. That's your position.
The reason is that you had preliminary meetings. Now preliminary meeting, it was so hot. It was so hot that we could not even arrive at a consensus. And so because of that, I say